Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Manny B Investing, and we're going to be talking about Luna again. Why? Because this is a big, massive news story in the cryptocurrency and just the market itself. But when you have a project this large fail the way it did, this is something to be talked about. And honestly, I believe that this nonsense is a big part of the reason why the cryptocurrency markets are as down as bad as they are right now. I completely believe that at least a big chunk of the decline is attributed directly to Luna's activity and behaviors before, during, and after the crash. So let's take a look. Luna, in the middle of the night, I'm sure Korean time, which is really early in the morning for most of the folks in America. Big announcement very soon, Luna. And then let's just take a look at the sentiment here. Some foreign language there. Looks like Russian. People talking about the Lunk or Luna Classic coin being spammed on PancakeSwap. More than likely a scam. We are still waiting for your Luna to be transferred into our wallets. Luna will never achieve $1. Trust me. How much time to take Luna to reach $1? Yeah, I'm with this guy. I just don't think that's going to happen for you, bud. Sorry. Just the way it is. Let's take a look. Here, let's see. The same news every day and nothing new, and Luna is going to vanish from the market. Bad news. Burn, 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 burn. Overwhelmingly, just doing these videos and just looking at Luna, I've noticed that a majority of folks want to burn the additional tokens, or essentially they want the project to take the money that they have, buy back these tokens, and then burn them, and then work with the chain that's already built. But it seems like the leaders, validators, and developers want to burn the entire bridge down and start building a new one using the same philosophies as the previous, but with just out the stable coin, which was the big reason for Luna's existence, was the stable coin, the DeFi with the stable coin UST being paired to the governance token. Well, that all failed. As you see, people are just saying burn, 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 burn. But I just believe that they have different plans. But with that being said, we've got another post here from Dookie Kwan about the governance proposal. They have a governance system, although people are saying that it's not fair, that it's a rigged system that's not fair to users of the blockchain. I could agree with that sentiment. I believe that is my opinion, is that we're going to learn that this is not fair. It doesn't benefit the community if we believe the community to be individual holders and users of the blockchain. I believe what their definition of users or community is different from ours. So let's take a look. Governance, Terra governance prop 1623 to rename the existing network Terra Classic, Luna Classic, and rebirth a new Terra blockchain, and Luna is now live. So we did this video. We talked about this. This is an update to that. And he's got the vote up, and people are saying that the moment that the link went live, there was 10 million votes for yes. And if we look at this right now, earlier it was like 90 million votes. And I mean, they were just completely just destroying the no's in the no with veto. Right now we're sitting at 157 million. We are past the quorum threshold, and it looks like the yeses have it. They make up 96.03% of the casted vote. And yeah, it's just not looking good. Not looking good at all. We got 163 million, over 163 million people voted, and 157 million are voting yes. It's kind of wild that this proposal is going to, when out and you can tell, the bulk of the vote goes to people that directly benefit for them creating a new blockchain. They would instantly get airdrop tokens if they're developers, they're validators. They would remain whales in this new blockchain. And as far as the old blockchain, we looked at that in the last video that I did, and it's not a good deal for anybody that was a low to medium level holder of Luna. Your airdrop is going to be on a timetable, cliff, all that stuff like you're a VC. So it's funny how they're treating everyone like VCs when it comes to token distribution, but they were treated like redheaded stepchildren when it came to the rescue raft for the failing chain, the Classic. So might as well get used to that now. Might as well just start calling it Luna Classic, because looks like they've won the proposal. But let's take a look here. Let's keep reading. View the details on Agora. That's what we did. This proposal is broad support of Terra builders, or this proposal has broad support of the Terra builders. So yeah, all of the people that would benefit from getting tokens airdropped to them in this new chain, of course, are in support and have pledged, I'm sure, every single Luna that they've had to vote for this proposal, which is why everybody that's against it is getting wrecked right now, unfortunately. Talk about governance that doesn't work. If the proposal is successful, a final snapshot will be taken on the Terra Classic network. See, might as well get used to that term because they won. Network at blockchain or at block 779000. The time there, and the new network will be born. Crazy. So they're talking about on the 27th, they're going to be building this new blockchain. Make your voice heard and cast your vote. Yeah, okay. Excited for the future and looking forward to rebuilding with the community. By community, he means his behind the scenes VC investors in this list of people here. You are not part of the community. You just aren't. They don't consider you part of the community. They're not holding your best interests to heart. They've built a governance system that ignores what you want and your wishes, the wishes and wants, needs of the individual holder, the user of the platform, the people that make all of these people rich. Your voice doesn't matter in this governance setup. It just doesn't. The weight's too heavy to the top people for you to ever make a difference. Make sure UST deposits through, like the Pylon, Alice, Glow, and other protocols, are counted as separate wallets rather than a collective whale wallet, which is capped at 500,000 K. Pylon users specifically were some of the worst hit due to the lockups. Noted will add to indexer. Learn when to walk away. Why would he walk away? If he can still continue to take your money, you've got a bunch of people that are willing to give this person money. Why would he ever walk away? The only way he's going to stop is if he goes to jail, like this picture suggests right here. Let's take a look here. South Korea law firm LKB will reportedly file a court application to seize the property of Terraform CEO Do Kwon. Hopefully they do that. Hopefully that happens. This guy needs to be stopped, man. Seriously needs to be stopped. All right. Hi, Do Kwon. How will UST held on Ethereum be treated? Diversify customers were the second largest collective holders on the Ethereum with over 27 million wrapped UST held in the Diversify deposit smart contract pre-DPEG. Nothing to see here, only DeFi verse being the second largest holder. So yeah, they got a bunch of tokens stuck over there. There's just a lot of just sadness and craziness, but all of this goes down to like how DeFi can fail, how blockchains can fail, and what happens, like what happens to wrapped assets. What happens to that stuff? It just evaporates because everything is in a contract. All of these are, these are wrapped assets, but the actual physical assets are locked into a contract. So what happens? Are those tokens counted? Do they get burned? Like, what happens? They burn everything except for those tokens. Those contracts stay locked forever. How does it work? How does it work? No one knows. They're not providing much detail. And MeshNet Capital, big Cardano guy there, he put no thank you. Sounds a lot like ETH Classic. This is just crazy. This is absolutely crazy. How to vote if holding Wormhole on Trust Wallet or on Binance. Let's see what people are responding to him saying. Oh. Where's the tweets? Spam. Nobody responded. But that is a good question, though. Why does the voting begin with 11 million votes on yes? So this person posted a screenshot and said, started at 100% yes with 11 million votes as soon as it started. Got some juicy news about Quan Kun. I don't know who. Okay. There are just 11 validators yesterday. Please don't support Luna 2.0. It will be a big mistake for you. Please explain to me, if there's a Luna 2.0, what will happen to those who own old Luna in exchanges like KuCoin and Binance? You're screwed. That's probably what happens. It's going down. Yeah, I bet they thought they had a chance when it was here. It's not going down, sir. How come the no with veto falls down to 7.4 from 10 million? Is it rigged? Why does it start with 11? Fake votes, it's only their way. It can go. Our voice don't matter. Yeah, pretty much. Again, fraud. How come 11 million votes for yes? It's fraud. You can read all those comments from any platform you wish. People don't want a new coin, but still vote 100% for new. What is that? Something fishy. Dude, Quan, doing whatever he wants to get his Luna chain. After seeing your snapshot, I scrolled down to see other opinions. Out of the 10, 9 people want burn and only 1 to make another chain. It's not about those people. It's not about the people that are posting on Twitter. It's not about the people that might even have a Twitter account. It is about the people listed here, the developers, and those guys that he claims to sell tokens to behind the scenes. That's what it's about. It's not about you. It's not about me. It's not about the individual holder. That's the unfortunate part. So the way that this is built, you should learn your lesson about how 2.0 is going to go. They are not going to release control of that chain. It is a VC chain for life. You can say buzz terms like governance, community, lunatics, but you don't matter. You're just liquidity for all of these guys, and whoever's with this Quan dude, he's probably by himself doing all of this stuff. But hey, that's the game you play when you play pump wars with these VC tokens. Because it's pumping, you FOMO in, and you think you're a part of a community. You think you're a part of a blockchain that was built to serve a community or an end user, and you find out that it was all a Ponzi scheme. I don't know what more we can do. You see the vote. You see the early screenshots when it first launched, how it had 10 million votes to 0 no votes. You see how it's growing. It's past quorum, of course. This is happening unless the Korean government steps in and locks this guy up. This is how it goes. We'll take a look at governance before we go. Governance. This is your first time using the Terra Station. Follow the Terra Station tutorial. So this is where you go to vote. It's a governance. You take your tokens, you stake them. I'm assuming this has to happen on mainnet. You probably can't use wrapped tokens to do this kind of thing. You have to be more than likely have your native Luna to do this. Voting is an important way for the community members to help the Terra protocol evolve. Yeah, when they say things like community members, they're talking about those developers. They're talking about the people that have all of the tokens. So you got the deposit. The users can vote on a proposal after a minimum deposit of 50 Luna is reached. So 50 times whatever that price is. You know, say the price was, you know, $100, man. It's a good amount of money that you need to make this stuff work. Let's see here. Yeah, you need a minimum of about $5,000 in value to vote on a proposal. Not create a proposal, but to vote. It's a lot of scratch. Well, today it's worth nothing, but back when, very few people had power. Only the top had all the power. Create a new proposal, prevent unnecessary proposals. Yep. Wormhole bridge tutorial. Yeah. This is all a joke. It's all a joke. They have governance, but there's no governance, you know? They kind of do what they want to do. Your vote won't matter. You don't have enough tokens. You'll never be able to match the tokens of these validators. So their voting power 8%, 3%, 2%, 2%. And there's even the validators at the end of the list. Like, look at this guy. Solid stake. 0.11%. And you know that this guy's got a ton of Luna. You think you've got more than this guy? You think you've got an opportunity to be a larger percent than 0.08, 0.11%? Do you think that you have the ability to accumulate that many Luna to be able to have any kind of power in this governance? No, you don't, and you won't. You never will. And that goes for Luna Classic, and that will go for Luna 2.0 in the future. It is a scheme that played out heavily in their favor. Your only chance at any justice is with the local Korean government if they decide to go after him. Even the lawsuits that are out there, I don't really trust that they'll do much of anything to change this guy. He's gonna keep doing what he does. He's gonna grift. He's gonna build blockchains. He's gonna get you to invest in them. He's gonna rug pull you and cause the markets to be scrutinized, cause the markets to be unstable and extremely volatile. We've got to work together to stop supporting this VC garbage, stop supporting these maniacs like Do Kwon, and get them out of the space to save blockchain technology. Thank you for checking out the video. Make sure you hit that like, hit that share, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.